My name is Professor James Dundas. I thought I'd put a video together on collecting cap guns. This is going to be part one. There'll be other parts. If you're interested in going to part two and so on, or other videos that I've made, like on the Benjamin repairs, and you want to go lowercase P-R-O-F J-D-U-N-D-A-S. So let's start with the second most expensive gun in the Cowboy series. This is Roy Rogers cast iron, made in 1940 in the original box. This is the polished version with the long tang. There's a short tang model you'll see in just a moment. This is cast iron cylinder. Made two types. It has a rivet and a handle. If it doesn't have a long tang and a rivet in this handle, it was also made by Kilgore in 1940. Shoots disc caps, and value is between $2,500 and $3,000 in conditions like this. The next is the Roy Rogers second model cast iron cylinder, unpolished, short tang, doesn't go over this edge. This is a very desirable gun. Notice no rivet in the handle, but that is correct. And this gun goes for anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500. Next, we have the Long Tom, made by Kilgore. It appears that it originally sold for $1.79. And that's something. This is the Long Tom, original box, cast iron cylinder, first model, $1,200 to $1,600. Before it was Long Tom, this Kilgore used Roy Rogers' name and didn't pay him any royalties, so they had to stop and go back to using Long Tom. Value on this is about $1,200 to $1,600. They're hard to find, very desirable cap gun. Next is the Long Tom steel cylinder. This is the second model. They found that the first model, because of the cast iron cylinder, was so heavy, it wore out pretty quick and works good. You don't always want to snap these, especially ask somebody even if you could pick it up, and then they may not appreciate you snapping it. If you just pull it back, you can see that it should work. If you're getting right down to where you're going to buy it, yes, then you should be able to pull the trigger. Look for cracks, breaks, any repairs. Nice box. Don't look for tears, repairs. Look for those. Hopefully none. Gun like this was about $1,200 to $1,600. Second model. Next we have the American cast iron. All of these are cast iron guns in the original box. These are really nice guns. This is the first model, which is cast iron cylinder. And you notice you can open it like this, shoot disc caps, or like this. Good trigger. Revolves. You want to make sure the cylinder revolves when you pull the trigger. Good grips. Gun like this, about $1,000 to $1,300 in the original box. Next is the Kilgore second model in the original box. Notice it has the steel cylinder, which is much better. Again, opens two ways. This one has been fired, but not much. If the gun is unfired, it makes it quite valuable. There. Or it can open like this. Whoop. Didn't pull the hammer back before I closed it. Gun like this, about $1,000 to $1,100. And last but not least, for this period, is the Texan. And this isn't the last one anyway, by the way. This is the Texan by Hubley. And there are two types. This is the what's left of the gold. Push button to open the cylinder. Takes roll caps. It's been fired quite a bit. And it's still nice shape. Short, kind of a short barrel. This is the pony model. Has a little pony on each side. Box is in excellent condition, and the only one that I've ever seen, that I have anyway, it still has the original tissue in it that wrapped the gun. This about $4.50 to $5.50. Next, we have the second, another very famous cowboy, Gene Autry. Now, Gene Autry, there were many, many guns made. In the box has a little bit of issues, but still, both flaps are there in reasonably nice condition. This is a nice gun, really is nice, and opens up, takes roll caps, been shot quite a bit. Now, there is an issue here, because you see, broken trigger spring, hammer spring's good. Looks like the hammer might have been replaced by, or is just really worn out. This gun, it all depends on the condition again, but $400 to $500. If it's in condition like this, you're talking maybe $150, $175. The box itself, this box by itself could be $40, $50. But condition is like real estate. It's everything. This one is a Stevens 49er. This gun was made in the early 40s, and even this is interesting. Even has still the original caps in it. This one, a lot of them had this issue, and could I glue it? Sure, but I'd rather not, because then I've altered the gun and I don't really think that's right. But to open it, push in the side. It's never been fired. Takes roll caps and not perforated. These take, if you can look inside, it has a flat shovel to push them up. Perforated caps were much better when they put a prong in there to raise the caps up. This particular gun is somewhat hard to find, and it's $300 to $400 in this shape. And if you get one, they did make some that wasn't a problem. You can add another $100 to it. This could go even higher. Some of the prices I've got are what they're selling for in the Midwest. Something else that you might be interested in is I'm going to have several other videos on cap guns, but I am the author of Cap Guns with Values. I don't sell guns, and I don't sell these books. If you're interested in purchasing these books, there's an awful lot of guns in here. And where you can purchase that, if you're interested, is here is the address. Again, if you're interested.